Barcelona didn't have enough creativity up front. They are missing important players. We talked about them, and today it was shown that when Lewandowski is not there, when Rafinha is not there, when Lamine Yamal, that I think that didn't show up today much as we've seen it before. Barcelona struggled so much to create chances.
The issue with Lamine Yamal is that if you're gonna run your mouth before the game and you become the story before the game, then all the attention is gonna be on you on the game and during the match, and then that demands a big-time performance in a big-time match. And we did not have a big-time performance from Lamine Yamal, and so
with 7 key players missing and others like Lamine Yamal and Ferran Torres still recovering from injuries, Hansi Flick's side, suspended and watching from the stands, fought hard but was ultimately outclassed by a more efficient Real Madrid. The game seemed headed for a draw in the first half. Honestly, it looked destined to end 1-1 until Vinicius Jr. made a brilliant run down the flank and sent a high cross to Bellingham, who scored to make it 2-1 just before half-time. The play also involved Militao, and many believe the referee should have disallowed the goal. Referee Cesar Sotogrado had a busy night at the Santiago Bernabeu, with VAR intervening multiple times to review key incidents. In fact, 2 major moments in the opening minutes required video checks. A potential penalty was overturned, and Mbappe's early goal was ruled out. However, when the Frenchman finally found the net again, there was little Barcelona could do to stop him. Madrid's second goal, scored by Bellingham, stood without VAR intervention, a decision that infuriated Barca's players and fans. The Englishman capitalized on a defensive error, but the build-up was clearly controversial. During the play, Dean Huijsen appeared to elbow Pau Kubasi while contesting the ball, sending the young defender to the ground and leaving space for Madrid to attack. Despite strong protest from the Barcelona players, Sotogrado let play continue and validated the goal without checking the monitor. TV replays showed clear contact from Huijsen's elbow, and had the foul been recognized, the goal would have been ruled out. Barcelona struggled defensively but found an equalizer through Fermin after an excellent team move involving Pedri and Rashford. 5 minutes into the second half, while Barca was pushing to get back into the game, Eric Garcia's handball inside the box after diving to block a pass was reviewed by the referee on the touchline at VAR's request and awarded as a penalty.
But I thought they were the better team. I didn't think it was a penalty, the Kylian Mbappe penalty, but I thought Real Madrid just edged it, and I think without Lewandowski, without Rafinha, with that little bit of magic, I think Real Madrid were probably worthy winners today.
Before the match, Szczesny had admitted that Mbappe would be a tough challenge, but he proved once again why he remains such a reliable goalkeeper at 35. The Polish Barca keeper made a crucial penalty save against Mbappe in the 52nd minute, denying what would have been 3-1 for Real Madrid. It was his first penalty save since joining the club 13 months ago, keeping Barcelona alive in the match. Having already saved a Messi penalty at the 2022 World Cup, Szczesny shone again at the Bernabeu with a world-class performance and several decisive saves. Barcelona was denied a clear penalty in stoppage time when Dani Carvajal brought down Ronald Araujo inside the area, an incident ignored by both Sotogrado and the VAR. In the 92nd minute, Barca sent a long ball into Courtois' box with Araujo positioned up front as an extra attacker. Carvajal, the nearest Madrid defender, made no attempt to play the ball and instead charged directly into the Uruguayan, clearly knocking him down. Despite Araujo's appeals, the referee waved play on. Replays showed Carvajal had no intention of contesting the ball and only aimed to obstruct his opponent. Cesar Barrenechea Montero, refereeing analyst for Mundo Deportivo, was unequivocal. It's a clear penalty. Carvajal never tries to play the ball, he just targets the opponent. Real Madrid defeated Barcelona 2-1 at the Bernabeu, extending their La Liga lead to 5 points. The Clásico ended in chaos, with tempers flaring immediately after the final whistle from Sotogrado. Several Madrid players went straight toward Lamine Yamal, criticizing him for his pre-match comments about the club's alleged favors and refereeing controversies. The first to confront him was Dani Carvajal, his teammate in the Spanish national team, who set friendship aside to aggressively challenge the young Barca star. With heated gestures and words, Carvajal demanded explanations as Courtois joined in. The situation quickly spiraled, with players from both sides jumping into the argument, Barca's players rushing to defend Lamine, while several Madrid men continued to provoke him. Just as things began to calm down, Vinicius Jr. reignited the tension by shouting at Lamine from a distance, sparking another confrontation involving Rudiger, Alaba and Rafinha, all of whom were not in the matchday squad. "You only get free passes," Vinicius yelled, adding, "You talk too much. Talk now," while making a hand gesture implying Lamine talks excessively. His comments didn't sit well with the Madrid fans, who had already booed the young Spaniard throughout the match. Lamine was seen responding defiantly, gesturing for Vinicius to meet him in the tunnel. "Let's settle this outside." Some of Yamal's words even prompted Vinicius to attempt to rush toward him, but he was restrained by staff and players from both teams before the situation escalated further.
He's this kid that the smile and the bleach blonde hair, and now he's crowning himself, and that attracts attention to himself. Well, here we are. We're paying attention. And you know who else is paying attention? Real Madrid. And some of the reactions that we saw at the end of the match, where you see Vini, who I'm not going to defend, I'm just reporting facts here, reporting the news. He's doing one of these to Lamine Yamal and to Barcelona. You're yapping, you're talking, right? You are attracting attention to yourself if you're Lamine. You're highlighting yourself. You're bringing yourself into the middle of the conversation, and then the performance doesn't quite back it up. Then you're exposed. And this is the reality of playing professional football at the highest level. I think Lamine Yamal is an outstanding talent. I've said it 1 time, 3 times, 10 times, 20 times that he should have won the Ballon d'Or. And yet, I don't like the whole idea of I'm gonna make this about my comments, I'm gonna make this about my behavior, I'm gonna make this about crowning myself, and then you don't back it up with a performance. The performance today of Lamine Yamal was on the fringes of the game, and Barcelona needed him to be in the middle of everything that was productive in the attack. That was not the case.